everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and today I've got a fun back-to-school project for you. This project was originally done on my Facebook Friday, and if you click on the link in the description, it'll take you to the post with all 3 back-to-school projects that I did on August 10th. And here's the project we're going to do right now. It's got all the items you need as well as the measurements. So make sure you hop over there and get that information. So I designed this as a fun treat for kids. Sometimes when I was a teacher, I would always leave something on their desk at Meet the Teacher that they could take home kind of as a welcome to school. So I designed this in mind for teachers. Now, if you wanted to change this, you could do this for your own child or for maybe your kids' friends that are going back to school. I used the Ticonderoga pencils, which look like this. They're more expensive than the regular pencils because they're super strong and they last a long time. That the world's best pencil really is true. I promise, as a teacher, I can tell you there is a difference in the pencils. So these are the best pencils. But you could also put a Sharpie or a highlighter, even glow sticks. Kids love glow sticks, or maybe even just a candy bar in there. So it's a fun, easy pocket that you can change the little gift that you put in there, but keep the design the same. All right, so what am I using? I'm using the new Treehouse Adventure, and we're going to make a little schoolhouse out of the little tree house. And then I'm also using these lines right here from the set Better Together. I love these little lines that look like writing paper. All right, well, let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of blueberry bushel that is 3 by 11. And we're just going to put 1 score line in this at 4 1/4. All right, and that's going to just create that fold up right there. All right. Now, when I originally did this, I used staples, but I think I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive along the side because the pencils are pretty skinny. And we'll just fold it up like that. Now, I left a little bit of space here at the top so that I could slide in my Whisper White paper that we're going to stamp on in just a second. That paper measures 2 7/8 by 3. And we're going to get those cute little writing lines, and we're going to just stamp them in Pool Party all the way down. Just one after the other, so that it does look like writing paper. I taught kindergarten, 1st grade for 17 years. So this was the paper that we used, this primary writing paper. All right, so let's see if we can slide it down in here. Well, I might need to open it up first to get that to fit. There we go. All right, so there's that. Then I'm adding a piece of DSP to the front right here. This is from the Best Route Designer Series paper, and it's blueberry bushel, and I kind of liked those geometric lines there. Now, I've already pre-cut a scallop using this die from, I think this is my favorite die of all time, the Layered Seasons Framelit collection. They are my favorite. I use them all the time. So we're just going to add that and then trim it off, just like that. And then I've got some Daffodil Delight double-stitched ribbon. Perfect. It looks very, see how the lines mimic that writing line. I thought that was perfect choice for this project. All right, let's tie a bow. And then we'll be ready to make the tag and the sentiment. There we go. Let's grab some pencils. Go ahead and put those pencils in there and see what that looks like. There we go. So cute. All right, now to make the tag, I'm going to use a Stamparatus. Stamparatus is going to help me keep those images lined up perfectly. I'm going to remove this plate because I don't need this plate. Just using one today. And my stamp set is photopolymer. That means it's clear, so you need to leave that foam piece in there. And I'm going to put this larger piece that I need that's going to help me in case it moves. I know that I can just slide it right back there and it'll be perfect. But I'm going to use my magnet, one of my magnets, so I think it'll be all right. All right, so we're gonna start with a little house. And I'm just gonna lay it here where I think it will be perfect. There we go. Lay this down, pick it up. These photopolymer stamps are a little bit sticky, so sometimes they do pick up the paper. That's why I like to make sure my paper is in the corner. All right, I inked it with Real Red. Push it down. Perfect. Now I'm gonna take my Simply Chamois and clean this off, okay? Now let's put it back and get the roof. The roof was one, when I tried to stamp this without the Stamparatus, I just could not really get perfect. So once I tried it with the Stamparatus, it was perfect. All right, we're gonna stamp that in Early Espresso. Now be careful here. Now this is far enough away from our house, but in case you get a little bit of that on your Stamparatus, that ink, just wipe it away before you push down. Perfect. All right, next we're gonna do the shutters. And I found that we have to line those shutters up just right, because if you do it the other way, they're not right. So when you use your Stamparatus, you can really line it up and make sure that it's where it needs to be. More Early Espresso. There we go. And now for the door. And I couldn't decide what color to do the door. I didn't know if it should have a yellow door, but I went ahead and just stuck with the Early Espresso. Pick it up and ink it. So cute, so cute. All right, now for the grass. You don't really need the Stamparatus for the grass. You could definitely use it if you want, but I felt like it was small enough and it didn't have to be precise where you stamped it. And I wanted to stamp it twice, so I'm gonna do one there and Call Me Clover and one there. All right, now I think, let me look at my sample. Yep, we're done. Now we're gonna stamp this too, but we're gonna stamp it in another area because we're gonna actually hand cut it. And we're gonna stamp that in Blueberry Bushel over here. Now the sentiment, hey kid, you're awesome. I'm going to stamp kind of over here away from everything else because we're gonna just cut it off also. There we go. All right, we are done with the Stamparatus. Let's move that out of the way. We're gonna cut this cute little schoolhouse out with a 2-inch circle punch. I'm gonna take my scissors because I don't have my Stampin' Trimmer. If you had your Stampin' Trimmer, it would be better. So slice that off. And then with your tiny scissors, the smallest scissors you have, you're gonna wanna fussy cut this little sign. And it's easy. You just go around these straight edges with your snips. And I always leave a little white border around so that if I make a mistake or kind of a, you know, a cut that's not smooth, you won't really be able to see it because the eye is only seeing the little sign. All right, so let's take, probably a mini dimensional would be good for this. However, I don't have that, so I'm just gonna stick it right there. I wanted it to be in front of the house, of the schoolhouse. See, isn't that adorable? All right, and then let's cut this right there. And we are ready to put the finishing touches. Now we already have that bow there, so no need to try to tie it on this round tag. We're just gonna make it look like it's attached, but it's faux attached. So stick that there, and there you have it. Looks like it's attached to the bow. All right, now we're going to attach these little sentiments here. Hey kid, you're awesome. I like that. That's cute. And we're done. There you have it. And here's the original. All right, you guys, make sure you hop over to the Facebook Friday post that has all the details, including measurements and supplies you'll need for this project. Let me know if you have any questions, and happy back to school. Bye.